Well, welcome back, everyone, to the Guardian Project Paper Commander stream. I'm your host, Andy.
I'm your other host, Mike Coyle.
And tonight we're joined by some friendly faces. First up, Zuby from Magic with Zuby. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
That was like the weirdest wave ever. There we go.
And Dana Roach from EDH Ratcast and Commander Central. How are you?
Pretty good. How's it going, everybody?
Good. Is this both your first time on our show?
It is. At least for me, it definitely is.
Okay.
Have I not? Well, I know I've played EDH with you guys. Is this first time on your stream?
It might be. I've been on your stream a few times. We've definitely played offline, so I think this might be our first time streaming with both of you. Well, welcome to our stream. For this first game, we are just going to play some fun decks here. Coyle, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you're playing first?
Sure. I'm playing my Illuna Mahdi Mason of the Free deck. So,
oh god,
this is Illuna Apex of Wishes. It's a teamer deck that is kind of like, in a way, polymorph for mutate. So the deck consists of a bunch of instants and sorceries that make tokens, and all the permanents in the deck are bombs. And I actually upgraded the deck with 5 actual polymorph cards. So in the event that Illuna costs too much or something, I have some backup ways to cheat out big permanents onto the battlefield.
Nice. I'm excited to see this again because I played against this a couple of times, but you made some upgrades this week.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what hits the board.
All right, sounds good. I am playing Zndrsplt and Okaun for this game, so I am hoping to flip some coins, but they're actually going to be dice that I roll instead of flipping coins. I'm jumping the gun here. Kark the Thumbless is not out yet, but it will be an auto include. I am very excited to add that. So Zndrsplt cares about me winning coin flips to draw cards, and Okaun cares about me winning coin flips so I can make him bigger. And I'm probably going to win, or I'm going to try to win, with a very big Okaun, Eye of Chaos. So is it shenanigans ensue? Zuby, what do you have?
I've got Ashaya, Soul of the Wild, the new one from Zendikar Rising. And the way I built this deck is Ashaya is the only creature in the deck. I have no other creature cards in the deck.
Creatureless
And I'm emphasizing creature cards.
Oh, so there'd be cards that could make some creatures?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Wonderful. And Dana, what do you have for this game?
I am playing Adeliz, the Cinder Wind, and it is a Voltron deck.
Oh.
So Adeliz is a wizard that gets +1/+1 whenever you cast or wizards you control get +1/+1 whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell.
Is there something special with your commander, or is it just?
It's got haste.
No. I mean, like, is it foil or something, or?
It is. It's the one of the pre-release.
Oh, okay, that's why it looks
Nice.
different. Okay,
Nice.
Very cool. And before we begin, we want to make sure you check out our show. We are the Guardian Project Podcast. We're a podcast that talks about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. We record episodes every week, release Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
I think they're coming out consistently now on Wednesdays. Now that we're recording on Mondays, they're consistently out, I think, around like 6 or 7 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Yeah, so you can check out episode 73, where we talked about Commander Legends, our kind of first takes before everything got revealed. And next week, we'll continue our Commander Legends discussion anywhere where you listen to podcasts now.
Yeah, and maybe even the week after that, because I don't know how we're going to get through everything even next week.
Yeah, it's true.
And the links to our show will be in the show notes below if you're watching this on YouTube. And you can find links to our decks. We'll collect deck lists, hopefully from Dana and Zuby after this. Don't forget to subscribe and follow and like and leave a comment if you like our content. Dan, we'll start with you. Can you go ahead and plug your projects and where everyone can find you?
Who?
Oh, you said Dan.
I'm sorry, Dana.
Threw me for a second.
I totally, in my notes, I still have Dan because Dan was on last week.
It's clearly not me, so I will just wait. You can find me, EDH Retcast comes out every Friday morning on YouTube, but I believe you can also listen to it in podcast form. And I'm on another podcast, Commander Central, that airs every Monday and occasionally on Thursday as well. I also write for EDH Rec, although I've been kind of slacking off on that lately just because I've been fairly busy. So, and I'm also fairly active on Twitter at Dana Roach.
Wonderful. And Zuby, where can we find you and your content?
I do a little podcast called Magic with Zuby, and that releases a new episode every Friday in the morning on YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, and Amazon Music, and everywhere else. And then I also do a bi-weekly podcast with my good friend Pixie Kitten called Magic for Normies, which is where this playmat's from. Where it's a super casual podcast where we just have fun talking about Magic and play games.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for joining us. Coil, you are going first, so why don't you go ahead and get us started?
I shall. Thank you. Draw for turn. I am going to play this forest as my land for turn, and I'm going to cast a sorcery called Chatter of the Squirrel to put a 1/1 green squirrel creature token into play. It has flashback for 1 and a green. And that will be my turn.
All right.
This seems really
Draw.
really powerful.
I'm going to play an island. I'm going to pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Gonna play a forest and say go.
Thank you for the follow, MTG Strategist. Hey, JJ. We got lots of people in chat. Hey, Dan and Mental Misplay and Andy Zapke. Hey, everyone.
Dana, it's your turn.
It is me. All right.
Yeah,
Dan is gonna go.
Yeah. Dan, it's your turn.
I am just gonna play this here Fiery Islet, and I will pass.
Then I will untap and draw. I am going to move to combat.
Already? Dang.
Messing around.
Andy, you played an island, so I'm going to swing at you for fun.
Fair enough.
When in doubt, hit the player playing island.
Fair enough.
That's
I'm to
right.
39 here.
Main phase 2, I'm going to play this tapped breeding pool and then pass the turn.
All right. I will draw for turn. I'm going to play a mountain, and I'm going to tap for 2, and I'm going to play a Mind Stone, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
I mean, I just realized I'm the only one not playing blue. Okay, dang.
You must have got that idea from Pixie.
Apparently. And then I'm gonna tap 2 and play an Arcane Signet and say go.
All right. I am just gonna play this Reliquary Tower. Tap the 2 of them and play a Talisman of Creativity.
All right.
I gotta lose a life as well. And that is gonna be it for me. I will pass.
I'll untap and draw.
All right. Now that our set's been pretty much spoiled, what legendaries are we excited to build a commander deck around? Anyone?
Shit.
There's so many.
I don't even remember all the names. That's my problem.
No, totally fair.
And there's like the Boros. There's like 6 different Boros equipment ones. And
I really like the Precon Boros commander.
yeah, that one's really good. This deck originally, when I built it, I was toying with making it a Crom deck anyway. So I'm now very seriously considering switching it to Crom, Jessica. So that's one thing I may wind up doing. I could just make that change without having to change anything else in the deck. So I'm pondering that. But I also tend to want to, like, because I'm a weirdo, I tend to want to wait X amount of months or something just to see what gets played, because and I can't rationalize this aside from it being me, but like it just bugs me when I'm playing a commander that winds up being the most popular.
And not because it's popular, even just because like I don't want to play the same deck someone else is playing. So it's like that, and that's just my own stuff. So I always almost tend to wait 6 months ish just to see how things kind of shake out.
I literally just had this idea come to my head, but if you played Vial Smasher with Jessica, both of those are odd CMC, and you could just play Obosh as your companion with that too.
Just have as many things as possible, like sitting off to the side.
How would double damage plus triple damage stack?
Right.
Don't understand.
The math would be almost as bad as it is on a Zndrsplt Okaun deck.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna swing this squirrel at Zuby, by the way.
That's for not playing blue.
That's
right.
I mean, squirrels. You're playing green. You got forests. Squirrels just trying to go for the trees.
I'm trying to be climate friendly and all that.
That's right.
So I I really was into.
You said pass coil?
Yes.
Okay.
Shit. What's the name of that 0-drop red commander? It's the uncommon.
The kobold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
I was interested in that, and then the black kitty, the uncommon kitty, looked really interesting. Like maybe try to build something.
All the keywords then.
I'm gonna play Tenza Godo's
Right.
Maul, and then after that, I will pass the turn. I really want to build. Okay, so I really want to build and I'm gonna butcher this name, Quain in Iteranent Meddler. I don't know. It's the rabbit wizard, the blue white.
Oh,
I don't know what the middle word in that is. Yeah,
that one looks fun. I really want to build I just remembered the Sultai turtle.
The Sultai turtle. Mm-hmm.
All right, going to play Rampant Growth and then pass my turn.
Are you going to play the Sultai turtle as you can't untap, or you can't play untapped permanents, or are you going to play it like Group Hug, where everyone gets all the untapped permanents?
You're playing Stacks Turtle or Group Hug Turtle?
I have no idea yet, but I just know I want to build him. I don't know how I want to build him yet, though. But I think I definitely want to go the Rakdos for the cat and the kobold. That looks fun, like a fun combo. Maybe like a fun budget combo.
Adeliz.
Adeliz is in the house, and I will just go around the clock. So, Coil, I'm going to hit you for 2 to start things off.
Yes.
And that's going to be it for me. I will then pass turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast a Harrow, sacrificing this forest.
Harrow.
And I'm going to search my library for an island and a mountain.
Ooh, I like what Plaid said in chat. Gotta play turtle vehicles. Life is a race.
Nice.
Oh my god, that'd be great. That I might run with that idea.
That's really fun.
Another weird card not weird, but card that really popped out at me. I liked War Room, the land where you draw based on number of cards, or you pay life based on number of colors in your commander's identity.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, that'll definitely go in mono white or something. And I liked the card. And then I was going through stuff today. I'm like, that really goes in a whole bunch of my decks. Even 2 colors, I felt like I probably can make room for it even in a 2-color deck.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's really good. For cards that struggle in drawing, or you build around a specific commander in a color that can draw, but you didn't put a ton of card draw in, it's nice to just have.
Yeah, or you happen to, it's a deck that happens to have 20 instants or something in it. And you're like, well, it's nice to have that as a mana sink if you don't use that counter spell or that removal spell or whatever. And it just seemed like there's not much opportunity cost to run it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to play this Cinder Glade as my land for turn. And I'll move to combat. And normally I would say swing at Dana, but he took 2 damage by himself, so I'm going to swing this at Andy again to get him to 38.
All part of my plan.
I'm at 38.
And then after that, I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. I'm going to draw for turn. I am going to play a mountain, and I'm going to pay 5 for Zndrsplt, Eye of Wisdom.
Go ahead.
Go for it. I was going to say, just at the beginning of my combat, I flip a coin until I lose it. I draw a card whenever a player wins a coin flip.
All right.
Okay.
So I have to move to combat. I'm going to roll a die, and evens will be winning my coin.
Oh, you don't
flip.
have coins?
I don't have coins.
Man.
I do not have coins. I got a 5. So in classic fashion, I lost that. And I passed. That's all I'm going to do.
But you mentioned, because I've already taken damage you didn't swing at me. That's a real thing that people do, though. I've seen that before and probably done it before, where Sylvan Library's out and I take both cards and I'm dropped down to 32 or something and pass a turn, and the next person's like, okay, well, you're at 32. I'll swing at that person who's at 40. I did just take 2 cards. I didn't just magically go to 32 out of the goodness of my heart. I did draw advantage for doing that, But people's your brain, even though you see people do that to themselves, your brain still's like, yeah, but they're at 40.
I hear you. No, fair enough. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, A Rivera 3.
I mean,
So
I should attack you next turn. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Or am I? Is this all part of a strategy to get you to not attack me?
Ah.
Zig when I zag.
All right, so I played Circuitous Route to get more lands, and then I'm passing my turn.
Right.
Just ramping up. Don't worry about it. Got 6 basics right now.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take 2 more damage. I'm definitely not the person you want to target. I'm so
Don't
vulnerable
swing
now.
at Dana now.
It's
Just a gratuitous violence. That's nothing to worry about. I did hit. So this time I'm going to swing at Andy since I said I'm going around the clock. So there's 4 coming at you, Andy.
All right. 4 commander damage from Adeliz.
Oh dang!
All right.
I will pass turn to.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to tap 5 to cycle my Shark Typhoon for X equals 3.
Nice.
I'll make this 3/3 flying shark token.
That's a good shark.
I spent a few seconds on it.
Dang! Freaking artist here.
Wish I wouldn't have to be.
I wish I could draw. I got stick figure humans when I make a token here.
Hey, you could be like me and get your college degree in art and never use it.
Oh, okay.
Sounds great.
I used to be able to know how to draw.
I'm going
At
to
one point
play
in my life.
this exotic orchard as my land for turn.
So
And then-
exotic.
I would like to tap 6 to mutate Illuna onto my 1/1 squirrel token.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's tapped out.
I'm sorry. Free counter spell. I'm just.
If you get a free counterspell for a creature, I mean, it'd be, I guess, Force of Will, right? That's about it, though. And Pact of Negation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's the first card on top of my library. It's Kiora Best Sea God. So that will enter the battlefield, and it'll get its first. What are these lore counters?
Yeah, or sagas.
Yeah, lore counters. So on the first counter, I create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token with hexproof. On the second, I will tap all non-land permanents target opponent controls. They don't untap during their controller's next untap step. And on the third, gain control of target permanent and opponent controls and untap it. So I'm going to make an 8/8 Kraken.
Sharks and Kraken. Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's got hexproof. And I'll do some art a little bit later. And then I will move to combat. I'm going to declare my shark as an attacker at Zuby for 3 in the air. And then I'll pass the turn.
Oh, whoops! I'm talking and not even realizing I have I'm on mute. Sorry, I took it in the air.
And then you said you pass coil?
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Untap. I will draw for a turn. I'm going to play a mountain. And then I'm going to pay 5, and I'm going to play Okaun. Eye of Chaos. And I am going to move to combat. And I'm going to start rolling for Zndrsplt. So I'm going to roll here. And it's a 3. So that's nothing. I'm going to roll for Okaun now. It's a 4. Okay, so there's 1. And then I'm going to roll again. It's a 5. So it's just 1. I'm going to draw 1 card, and Okaun is now a 6/6.
Nice.
Oh no!
And then I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to swing at Zuby for 1.
Oh,
Okay.
get him. That's commander
One
damage,
combat.
by the way.
From Zndrsplt.
Oh, dang.
And then after that, I pass my turn.
All right. My land situation's going to get crazy. Oh, hey, I'm going to help everybody out, or at least if they're wanting to be helped.
Are you going to tempt me with your discoveries?
Yes, I want to tempt with discovery. So I'm going to search my library for a land card, put in the battlefield, not tapped, and then each opponent may also do the same thing. And however many of you do that, I get another land.
What's their first land you're searching for? Because we do get to know that.
Forest.
Priority to Dana.
So does everyone want to just go get your land removal land?
I don't know if I
run
have one. I don't know if I have
Okay.
one, but I also don't know if I need a land.
I think I am not going to take one.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it.
And I am
Okay,
not.
so-
And I am not going to take it.
All right, so I'll get one more land here. Okay. Cool.
I just put in a new land today, and I really just want it.
Ooh, a new fancy land.
It's one that we talked about on the podcast that I didn't have in the deck, and I'm like, why don't I have this in the deck?
Bolton 2 wrote never be tempted. I tend to agree with that. The exception, I actually, this deck might be one of the exceptions, just because if you can go grab like a strip mine or something, it does kill any creature, including the commander.
Oh, that
So
is
it's giving you a
true.
chance to go get a kill spell.
That is true.
All
But
right.
The land I'm grabbing is Sanctum of Eternity. So you
Which
can
one's that one do?
You can pay 2 into it and tap it to return target commander you own from the battlefield to your hand.
Oh, okay.
Real good for mutate commanders.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to play Gaia's Bounty, search for up 2 forest cards, reveal them, put them into my hand. I have not played a land yet this turn, so I'll go ahead and put one of them into play and put the other one into my hand. So you see it. And then I'm going to be playing another rant spell. And that will probably be my turn. I'm just going to be playing, what is it called? Far Wanderings.
all right. Let's see.
Far Wanderings.
Baltan knows how my deck works? What?
They are saying it's very good. So strip mine would be less effective than other Ashaya builds.
Yeah, that was the thing that I was like, well, but if it's a token deck, it's probably not nearly as good as it would be elsewhere when people are dropping giant landfall beaters. So
Right.
I played is it Signet? Unfortunately, I don't have much else going on here. I will hit Zuby for 4, just to
Okay.
distribute it evenly. So I hit
1,
everyone
2,
else.
3, 4, and 4 commander
And
damage.
that is going to be it. I will pass the turn.
Okay.
All right, I will untap.
Are there Kraken creature tokens as well? Like, I guess they are different, right? Kraken and Octopus creature tokens?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
there are, because I think the original Kiora made an 8/8 Kraken as well.
Okay.
Could be mistaken, but I think there were just from that.
Okay.
All right, so I drew. So now at the beginning of my main phase, I put a second lore counter on Kiora Best the Sea God.
Mm-hmm.
So the second thing is tap all non-land permanents target opponent controls. They don't untap during their controller's next untap step. So my question is going to be, Andy, am I safe next turn?
Yes.
Dana, I'm going to target you.
All right, so my commander does not untap next turn. As does is a Signet, I would assume, correct?
Correct.
I
Technically, it taps your enchantment too, in case it matters.
I will then, in response, float the mana off the Is a Signet.
Okay.
Oh, you're not going to target me with my Arcane Signet? The fuck, man?
Right.
Watch, he's probably going to steal my Arcane Signet. On the
Zuby needs exactly
Sure.
12 mana next turn, and that Arcane Signet would just make it so he can only have 11 mana.
Right. I'm gonna declare moving to combat, Dana.
Before you get there, then
Yep.
I am going to lose a life here. And I am going to cast Mystic Confluence. I'm going to bounce your Kraken. And I'm going to bounce that.
You
Can
can't.
I have Chaos? Well, I can't.
The Kraken
Nope.
has hexproof.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I'm not going to do that.
Don't do it then.
I'm just going to
Take it right back.
Yeah, I'm just going to. Well, I cast it. I'm just going to bounce the Okaun then and draw 2 cards.
All right.
Does have hexproof? I forgot about that part. All right, well, that's what it is.
Yes. Yes, and then I will declare Illuna as an attacker at Andy, the Kraken as an attacker at Dana, and the Shark at Zuby.
Okay. 1, 2,
So-
3.
Yeah, 6 to Andy, 8 to Dana, 3 to Zuby. And that was based on current life totals. See, look how close everyone is now.
We're so close.
So fancy. Shut up, JJ.
You can bounce my Kraken.
God, JJ.
I am going to then.
I thought you were about to pass, and I was like, "You got so much mana."
I know. I want to do stuff.
I guess you have you have a lot of instants though.
Not as many as you'd think.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this Stomping Ground untapped and take 2.
Ooh.
And then the deck got new cards, so we're gonna do new card things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I only need 6 mana, so I don't really know why I did that. But okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. I am gonna cast Indomitable Creativity to kill my 3 creatures.
The hell is that?
Yeah.
So just destroy X target artifacts and/or creatures. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of his or her library till they reveal an artifact or creature card, and then put the exiled cards onto the battlefield
shit.
and shuffle their library.
Some crazy polymorph stuff's about to go down.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
This is the card that Coil added this week.
This is one of them, yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
All right, so I'm going to reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal an Avenger of Zendikar.
Oh.
Oh, gross. All right, so Coil's sus right now.
Coil
An
is.
Orin Frostfang.
Coil is
and
the.
a Crater Hoof Behemoth.
Oh.
Main phase 2. That's main phase 2.
Rough.
It's fine.
It's brutal.
That was great for everyone, except Coil.
Nobody liked that.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what I do with all these other cards. For each permanent destroys, so show reveal the card of the library until an artifact or creature card is revealed and exiles that card. Those players put the exiled cards onto the battlefield, then shuffle their libraries. Okay, so I shuffle these cards because it's just revealing them. It's not like putting them into exile or anything. So when Avenger of Zendikar enters the battlefield, I will get 8 plants. And Crater Hoof Behemoth makes everything giant until the end of the turn. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Untap. I will draw.
That could have been way worse.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a Sulfur Falls. I am going to gamble.
Nice. Mono Red Entomb, let's go.
It's what it always ends up being, isn't it?
I say that, but like every time I say it, it ends up biting me in the butt.
All right. I know exactly what I'm grabbing. I just gotta find it. I know it's in here.
Is it one of the thumbs?
No. I don't have time for thumbs with what you have on the board.
I can't blink Crater Hoof. There's nothing in the deck to blink.
You just need to drop
You
like
say that.
two lands in a turn. Okay, so I am going to shuffle this up, and I have I'm just gonna have someone pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dana, pick a number 1 through 7.
I'm gonna go with number 3.
Number 3 here is a relentless assault going to the graveyard. I'm gonna move to combat because I want to roll. We're gonna roll for Zndrsplt, and it's an even, so I draw a card. We're gonna roll again. It's an odd, so I don't draw. All right, second main phase. I'm gonna pay 1 for a Blasphemous Act.
Oh,
I'm okay with that.
I'll stop drawing this plant token. These die.
All right, Zndrsplt's going to the command zone.
I got to do a thing. That's
You
fine.
you did. You absolutely got
Yeah.
to do the thing.
Bit of a scary thing.
All right, what does Kiora Best the Sea God do?
Gain control of target permanent an opponent controls and untap it.
It's just you just get it.
I just take it.
Gross.
It's just mine. The way that Kiora stole the Biden of Thassa.
That this is true. Thank you for the follow, Baltan. All right, I am going to. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pass the turn.
All right. That. Keep. Draw.
It's gonna be a fun turn for me. Not gonna lie.
Is it?
It was going to be. It was gonna be really fun.
I was like, sorry, I just need all these things off the board.
All right.
That was so fair. So fair.
Okay, I'm gonna do something fun.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Actually, hold on. No.
He's gonna play his own Avenger.
No, I'm gonna tap 5 and I'm gonna get Ashaya out.
Okay.
So Ashaya right now is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 11, 11.
Oh.
Yeah, no biggie. Don't worry about it. And that's gonna be my turn. Gonna pass.
Okay.
Dana, I love those basics.
My rock's still on tap though.
That's great.
Of what?
Those basic lands are real. I really like the core 20. Those basics.
Yeah, I liked them quite a bit as well. They weren't too Pokemon-ish like the ones that we got in
Theros.
Theros.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this worth doing? I'm trying to do some. This is seems like just a colossal waste. But during my upkeep, I'm going to Mystical Tutor
Nice.
because I feel like that deck over there getting a gratuitous violence is not probably great for anybody.
I forgot gratuitous violence was out.
Feel like that's
I think it would be too mean to steal a shot.
bad business. Yeah, I was pretty sure you weren't going to grab Tenza Goda's Maul, so
That's true.
I mean,
it could
would
give your commander would get +3/+3 in trample.
it is red.
let's see. Where is the one card I'm looking for? There it is.
You're gonna chaos warp your own
I'm-
gratuitous violence.
I can just Chaos Warp the Kiora Bessis.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. I will take a free permanent if that's what you're gonna give me.
So that is what I am
That
in
doesn't
fact
sound like
putting
a
on
good
top,
idea.
and then
Nice.
drawing. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a downside to this. I mean, there could be a giant Eldrazi that comes into play.
True.
I played
So-
0 Eldrazi. I play 0 Eldrazi.
1, 2,
And we
3,
appreciate
and
that.
we will indeed Chaos Warp. I'll leave that up. Cast the Chaos Warp and hit the Kiora Bessis God.
Cool. I didn't really want to steal anyone's permanent. That thing is mainly in the deck to make that hexproof Kraken so that I can mutate onto
It's
it.
legit.
Yeah, that's
It's a really solid card.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's going to be it
flip
for
a
me.
land.
So after you reveal your thing, I'm past the turn.
Totally gonna be a land.
Could be an instant or a sorcery.
It could be. In which case it stays on top and everyone just gets knowledge.
Knowledge.
Dana, would you like to cut?
No, I'm good. I trust you. You seem like an upstanding young gentleman. So
Krankos command on top.
All right.
All right.
Gonna get some gobos.
The reward of knowledge is yours. You're welcome.
I'm going to draw this Krankos command. I'm going to play this Ketria Triome tapped. 7 mana there. It costs 8 to mutate my commander. Then I am going to tap 3. And I'm going to cast a Growth Spasm. Search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle my library, and then put a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature.
No Eldrazi, huh?
I don't play Eldrazi creatures.
Look at this.
I can make Eldrazi spawns, all right.
We caught you.
Definitely sus.
I'm also, just to speed things up, I'm gonna end up grabbing. I'm gonna grab an island with it, but just to speed things up, I'm also going to cast Krankos command,
Okay.
and I'm going to flash back my Chatter of the Squirrel.
Okay.
So I'll make 1 squirrel, 2 goblins, and an Eldrazi spawn, and search my library for an island to put on the battlefield tapped, and that'll be my turn.
Oh no, that Eldrazi turns into Ulamog. Oh no.
All right. Untap. I will draw for turn. Oh my gosh! I really need like to draw lands.
I got some extra if you need it.
No, I mean I'm gonna play Ugin the Ineffable. You cannot F him. I'm gonna tap that so I leave up an island. And then I'm actually gonna plus this Ugin, and I'm gonna make myself a spirit. Is it a spirit? 2/2 colorless spirit. Yep. So I have a 2/2, and then
Wait, doesn't it manifest the top card?
it
right?
does. Yes. So this is my 2/2, and then after that, I'm just gonna pass the turn.
I don't know if I've ever seen that card in your deck. Sorry, Zuby.
At the end of your turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't
Tap 5,
cast
and I'm
it
gonna
often.
play Return of the Wild Speaker. I'm gonna draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures I control.
That's
So I'm
what
gonna
it's-
draw
yeah.
11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hey, into the 99. Welcome to the stream.
Ooh, okay.
Now, ladies. Yeah.
All right, now go to my turn. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We'll play a land for turn, making it.
I guess I can
12.
look at this. Okay,
12,
that's what it
12.
is.
I wonder if anyone's got any counter spells right now.
I have a single blue mana up. No commander out for a Fierce Guardianship.
I mean, you best just not chance it then. Like, I would probably just pass.
You should probably just pass.
6,
Yeah.
7.
I mean, better safe than sorry.
I'm gonna try to Boundless Realms for 12.
Well, okay. I screwed up in the first, but that's fine. Because I should have done this. I should have done this in response to the Return of the Wild Speaker. Because Bonus Realms is based on the power of the creature you control, right?
I'm sorry.
Bonus Realms is no, it's number of lands you control.
Number of lands you control.
Yeah.
I have nothing. Never mind. I have nothing.
All right. So
I
so
have
I'm gonna go
nothing. Yeah.
12.
Gazillion lands.
I pass priority for sure.
1,
Oh.
2, 3,
Does Ashaya have trample?
5. No.
Not
6,
yet.
7.
All those lands come in tapped.
and-
I'm sure we're fine. It's fine. It's fine.
11, 12.
Oof. All the lands.
That's so many forests.
I know. Zuby with solid investments in real estate right now. All right, so let me make sure it's the 12 lands that come in tap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. So Ashaya is now 24-24. No big
Casual.
deal.
Oh my
Casually.
gosh. Oh no.
See what else I got here.
Landfall punishment card. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Ever since I saw it, damn it. So all right. So what do I want to do here? I mean, I could attack Dana.
You absolutely can.
Yeah.
You do have commanders in 92, so it would probably be commander damage lethal.
Yeah, 24.
I'm not exact in the math, but
God, would that just be too mean to?
We've been playing for a while here.
I mean, unless you can convince Dana to like help you out or something.
I do not negotiate with terrorists.
All right, I'm gonna attack Dana with a 24-24.
Chat says that's an Ashaya with fries.
I'm gonna rapid hybridization Ashaya.
Oh baby.
I mean, that's fine. I've got plenty of mana to play it again.
Oh gosh.
I would prefer you to play it again than actually have it like crash into my face.
Oh, that's fine.
I will lose a life.
You know, rapid hybridization is a hard counter to Jeweled Lotus.
yeah.
Okay. So I get, what is it, a 3/3 or
a 3/3 frog lizard?
Okay.
3/3 green frog lizard.
All right, I'll make sure to.
I'll make sure frog lizard.
I'll draw one when it's not my turn. And then I will, just for good measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play Nissa's Renewal. I get 3 basic lands and gain 7 life.
That's what Zuby needs is more lands.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gotta make Ashaya bigger next time. Didn't really do the job that last
Yeah,
time.
it didn't do what I wanted it to do. And then I will pass.
All right.
Do you have a way to give Ashaya trample and then play ram through?
That's a really good idea.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I think I do have a way to give her trample, but I do not have ram through, and that's a really good idea, though.
Ram through is like best fight card, and actually world.
I think I may put that card in my deck.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Coil. I forgot all about it because that was the Ikoria one, right?
Yeah. It's. I mean, fight cards were already 2 mana. Like 2 mana is already a really good mana for fight card, and this one's like also if it has trample, it tramples over and does damage to face. It's like I don't know why. Oh, I guess it's green, right? So Wizards loves green.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, a snake got into my house. Hold on. It's because of all the forests. So I'll be right back.
That makes sense.
That's fair.
That's what happens when you live in Florida.
Florida equals snakes.
I just assume everyone's house is filled with snakes in Florida.
Yeah.
Pet snakes or just like
just a combination of thereof.
This was our first Magic Florida man example.
Right.
Florida man stops playing Magic the Gathering to go get a snake out of his house.
Oh my goodness.
Chat, sorry, there's a gator at the door.
I'm going to play this Swarm Intelligence because I have not a great selection of cards in hand. I will lose 2 life. Actually, I only have to lose 1. The Fiery Islet. Because Aisha isn't going to have... Ashaya isn't going to have haste, probably.
So some artifacts. So maybe.
So I will... I'm going to pass a turn.
Swarm Intelligence. That's a card I was supposed to put in this deck, but I didn't.
I actually haven't loved it so far. It's 7 minutes. Like this takes your entire turn.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, I cheat the permanent out though.
Sure, that makes sense in that deck.
I had a 1,000-Year Storm, and I actually took the 1,000-Year Storm out.
I did as well, and that one has since been cut. So I will see how long Swarm Intelligence survives.
I ran Swarm Intelligence when I played Narset Enlightened Master, and then I took that deck apart because that deck is just ridiculous. But it's really good when you put it out for free off of a Narset too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean, I hate to do this to a guy.
Sorry about that.
Oh, he's back.
Coil
Perfect.
chat said your Orin Frostfang went too far and it's at Zuby's house.
That's true. It got killed by a blasphemous act.
Yeah, so we had a baby coral snake in our house.
Nice.
So it's not even like a fun snake, like one that would
No.
actually that's poisonous.
Yeah, and it was a baby one, so holy shit. The cat brought it in, and so now we're fucking worried. Like, oh shit, did it bite the cat?
Oh.
Eesh.
She killed it, but well, I guess we'll see if she dies or not. God, that's so fucking terrible.
No.
I know that's so horrible of me to say, but it's like fuck.
Okay, or cat developed snake powers.
Ooh.
It's true. Oh shit! I forgot to discard down to 7. I am so sorry.
Just discard some lands. It's
Forest.
yeah.
I'm purposely trying to cheat here.
I feel like Ashaya is okay with you discarding a bunch of forests.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, does she not count the one in the graveyard? Is that
That's Multani.
It's Multani, okay.
Multani's I also think one of those really good cards that I don't think people see it.
I'm
Then when they play
discarding
it, it's
4
great.
forests. Putting 4 forests in the graveyard.
How many lands do you run in there, Zuby?
Like 45.
Okay.
I am going
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
to
6, 7. Oh,
move.
1 more forest.
I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing 2 goblins and a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn at Zuby, and I'm going to swing 1 squirrel at Dana.
Taking that squirrel damage.
I do not trust that Eldrazi, and I'm blocking it with my 3/3.
You have a 3/3?
Blocking
Yeah.
with your snake.
I'm swinging everything at Dana.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because he did the rapid hybridization on my.
That's right.
Ashaya.
I forgot about that. My bad.
Okay, so I took the one already. How much else is coming through?
2 more 1/1 goblins and a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn.
Okay, so just 2 more damage.
Yeah, that's correct. It'll make sense in a second, I promise.
All right.
Don't trust it.
Main phase 2, I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast a Harvest Season. Search my library for four basics, put them on the battlefield tapped.
Because you have 4 tap creatures.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just going to grab like a forest, a mountain, another forest, and an island.
Harvest season.
It would have been great if I like Avenger of Zendikar out or something. I honestly thought about like just putting in like the big landfall matters cards in here and just have this be a teamer landfall deck, and it's not the worst idea in the world. Main phase 2, I guess I was in main phase 2 and I cast Harvest Season, but I'm gonna tap my remaining 8 mana to attempt to mutate Illuna onto my Eldrazi spawn. Good?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I pass priority. That's a great frog token, Zuby.
Thank you. I try.
Okay, I'm going to reveal till I get a permanent. I'm going to get a Sandworm Convergence.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's super cool.
So this Farseek will just remain exiled. There's one thing on Illuna. You just exile the cards. You don't like reshuffle or anything.
So that one says creatures without flying can't attack you?
Creatures with flying can't attack
With flying.
myself or planeswalkers I control. And at the beginning of my end step, I get a 5/5 green worm creature token.
Okay.
So my Illuna does retain the Eldrazi spawn text that I can sack it for 1 colorless. But Illuna will be on top. And then I'm going to move to my end step.
All right. I will.
I'll make a 5/5 worm.
I will untap and draw for turn. Well, I think that Sandworm Convergence needs to go, so I'm going to hit that with Ugin.
Yes, thank you.
And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to play Okaun, Eye of Chaos. And then I'm going to... Zuby, can you kill this spirit if I swung at you?
Is it flying?
No, it's a 2/2 on the ground.
Okay, yeah, I can.
Okay, I swing at you with this 2/2 spirit.
Sight, not gonna block, no.
Do you have anything that cares about the coin flips right now, Andy?
I have Okaun.
I mean,
But it
technically,
ca-
when you go to combat, in case
Oh,
you
you're
have
right.
anything
You're right. No,
where you
fair
care.
enough. Fair enough. I get one time. It's a 6/6, I guess.
Okay. If you had a random fling in your hand, I mean,
No, that would be nice. So Zuby, you're blocking.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna play a mountain second main phase.
Is that the card?
Yes.
nice. Were you really disappointed when that got exiled off the top of your library?
Yes, I was. I was like, no, that needs to be in my hand. And then I am going to pay 2 for Trailblazer's Boots. Equipped creature has non-basic land walk.
Nice.
And then I'm going to pass my turn.
All right, untap. Upkeep, draw.
Coil, I really like what your deck is doing.
I do too. This is like one of the best the deck's ever performed, and I think it has everything to do with the polymorph cards that I didn't even think to put in the deck until I listened to Commander Crunch with Sam with his Joyra polymorph deck.
Yeah, I think Sam's in chat, so thank you, Sam.
All right, so I'm going to play Mending of Dominaria, put the top 2 cards of my library into my graveyard. I may return a creature card from my graveyard to the hand. Yay, land. I'm just trying to get some cards out of my hand here.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Now, let's go ahead and play Sky Shroud Claim, too.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Zuby looked up at his deck on Scryfall and just said, if it says grab a land, you just put it in the deck.
Oh, so I put them in untapped. Cool. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing a little bit more ramp too here, so I'm going to do Harrow as well. 1, 2, 3, and I'll go ahead and sack that. Get 2 more lands.
I want to know what shenanigans are in this Ashaya deck. I feel like this is building up to something.
Hopefully, I can only pray.
Once he stops having lands in his deck,
Right.
then every top deck is just gas.
That's kind of the idea. Hold on, I might have another. Yeah, okay, my last ramp piece in my hand for right now. Basswood Surge. For up to 2 basic lands, put them on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle my library, and I'm not going to kick it or anything. So.
Yeah, Sam, Reality Scramble is now in the deck.
Do I want to? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll play a Planeswalker too while I'm at it.
You do have the lands for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Nissa Worldwaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll go ahead and do her +1 where I untap 4 forests. Because I don't have enough untapped. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Zuby, do you run Eldrazi Conscription?
What's that? No,
You give your creature +10/+10 trample and Annihilator 2.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Thanks. You guys are giving me great ideas here.
I had to look up things on
Idea.
Scryfall. Cartouche of Strength gives trample. I did not even realize that.
Ooh.
And it fights
All right.
when it enters.
All right, I'm done with my turn for right now.
The cartouches were so good.
And Ashaya is not in play, you said.
No, I've only
Alright.
got the 3 that you gave me.
3/3 Frog Lizard.
Which is the best kind of lizard.
Is a
Alright.
Salamander? Because I'll be honest, those 4/3 Salamander tokens I think look really, really nice.
They do. I actually agree. Let's see. The land. At this point, I probably should put my commander out.
I've got
No.
32 basics out right now.
Now, with Swarm Intelligence, you copy your instants and sorceries. Does that count towards the Storm count for Adeliz?
Only if they're cast, so no, it does not.
Okay. But in a general instance and sorcery deck, this Swarm Intelligence is just good.
Yeah. I have to actually draw useful cards that use it. Is what?
Yeah, that's fair.
1, 2, 3, 4. I will play my commanders because I need a body in play. But I have nothing else that's going on, and I can't even swing because I just feel like I need to have a blocker just in case. So I am gonna pass my turn.
Coyle, how many cards do you have in hand?
1.
Oh, okay.
But I have this Sanctum of Eternity, so I might be able to bounce my commander.
That is
and
true.
Cast it again.
And you have Command Beacon in there too, right?
I do have Command Beacon in here somewhere. I did not take it out, even though definitely Sanctum of Eternity is way better in this deck than Command Beacon.
You can only do it
And
on your turn, though, right?
Sanctum of Eternity I can only do on my turn. That's
Okay.
correct. So I will draw for turn. So I'll have 2 cards in my hand then. Yeah. So I am going to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to declare Illuna as an attacker at Ugin.
Yeah. Ugin's down.
Ugin, go die.
He'll be back. Don't you worry. We'll go back in time. Sarkin will come find him.
And then main phase 2, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I'm going to cast a Nezahal Primal Tide.
Ugh.
So Nezahal can't be countered, and then I have no maximum hand size. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, I draw a card. I can discard 3 cards to exile Nezahal, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh, I love it so much.
How many cards do you have in hand currently?
1.
All right.
And then I think I am going to pay 2 and tap my Sanctum of Eternity to return Illuna to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, draw. I'm going to equip Trailblazer's boots to Okaun. And I am going to equip Tenza.
Does Zuby not have any non-basic lands?
Zuby does not.
Yeah, not in play. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I've got a few.
That's amazing.
Like the Hideaway Land or something like that.
We'll see.
You're going to play Colony Garden and just blow my mind.
I am going to... I mean, you gotta try, right? So I'm gonna play Fiery Gambit to flip a coin until I lose a flip, or choose to stop flipping. If I lose a flip, this does nothing. If I win 1 or more coin flips, it deals 3 damage to any target. 2 flips is 6 damage to each opponent, and and if I win 2 or more flips, it deals 6 damage to each opponent. And if I win 3 or more, I draw 9 cards and untap all my lands.
So I'll draw 1 card from Nezahal trigger.
Yeah.
And then priority goes around the table.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Coil, it's
Dana,
resolving.
you good? I mean, Dana has to say first.
Yeah, I have no answers to pretty much anything at this point in my hand. So yes, it's all yours.
What is Oaken's power and toughness right now?
6/6.
6/6, so it'll be 12. So you only have to win 2 coin flips for lethal
Right.
commander damage.
Right.
I will counterspell.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move to combat.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll, and it's a 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll, and it's a 3.
Oh yes.
Coil, I'm gonna swing at you for 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 12, but not 24.
Damn.
You want to roll one more dice just to see what would happen?
No.
Okay, good. Me neither.
Oh man.
I don't have counterspell anymore though, so you got that out of my hand.
No, I know.
I'll just negate.
Right?
And then, what do I do? That was rough. That was rough. Stinking Nezahal.
Ugh.
Did you draw into that, or did you have it?
No, I have it.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, it was my last turn's draw though, so it was lucky still.
All right, I'm gonna play a Talisman of Creativity,
I will draw a card.
and then I will pass my turn.
Okay, end of your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap 5. Attempt to play Awakening of the V2 Gazi.
Oh yeah.
I'll draw a card.
Is it good?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna take one of my lands, give it 9 counters. Go to my turn, untap, upkeep, draw.
That card is so good for 5 mana.
Yeah, it is.
So this is gonna go 2. So put the top 2 cards, cultivate, and a forest. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and +1 Nissa to make a target land a 4/4 elemental. I guess let's go all out at Andy here.
All out at me. How much damage is that?
16 damage.
Sure.
And then I will go ahead and play my commander 2 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 for the commander tax. Is the commander good, or does anyone have any responses?
Good for me.
Yeah, got nothing here.
Good from me.
I'm also going to play a Kodama's Reach as well.
I will draw a card.
Search 2 basic lands, read them, put 1 in the hand, 1 in the battlefield tapped. Oh my god, oh, nope, there's 1 that's on the battlefield tapped. And here's the other one that's going into my hand. And then I will go ahead and pass turn.
Surprise
Alright.
commander, Dana.
I don't need to do it yet.
I'm kidding.
That's looking at me. Yet.
Now that frog you can't strip mine because it's a token. Which means it's not a land, right?
Yeah, because non-token creatures I
Yeah.
control forest lands in addition to the other type. So I've got 33 lands, so she is a 33 right now.
Who is the scariest person here?
I don't. Coil's got a Illuna in his hand with a ton of mana, but
I have a lot of stuff. I personally have to worry about Andy's commander damage at this
but
point.
how many cards have you? How many do you have in hand now? Because of Nezahal?
I'll be right back again real quick.
I have
Sorry.
5 cards in hand. I've
Oh,
drawn
that's gonna be a problem.
3, I think, 3 or 4. I mean, Nezahal's in here to draw me cards. I don't want to discard any of these.
Let's see.
Nezahal's supposed to be free, not 7 mana.
You're gonna pay for it like the rest of us.
I did. But I have 3 mana.
I'll wait till I'm gonna swing at Zuby, but I'll wait till he is back, taking care of whatever the snake that is.
The next snake.
the next wave of snakes that have begun their attack.
I know Zuby gained life from Nissa's renewal. Is that the only time that Zuby's gained life?
Yes.
Damn, we've not been swinging at him.
All right, I am going to spend 3 and cast a Reckless Charge.
I'm gonna draw a card.
I give Adeliz +3/+0. So she is a 6 right now, and then it's copied, so she's a 9. And Zuby, I'm going to swing at you with Adeliz in the air.
For how much?
She's a 9/9 currently.
Okay, no response to attacks.
Does Adeliz only get pumped by when you cast spells?
When I cast it, it's, yeah.
Okay.
Right. So, are you doing any other combat tricks? Or
That is going to be it.
okay, so I'll just take 9. 1, 2, 3.
Well, Gratuitous Violence will make it 18.
Oh, 18? Okay, hold on one second then. I forgot you had that.
Let me real quick fog.
So 18.
I mean, that will do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fog. I'm gonna tangle. So tangle. Attacking creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step.
All right.
It's also a fog?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so I'll draw a card from that.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Deal with that. I am then going to see here.
Cool. How many cards do you have now? 7?
I'm up to 7, including my commander.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to cast Finale of Promise for 7.
All right.
Oh, what does that do again?
I can cast up to 1 instant or sorcery card with, and actually X is 5, sorry. 1 instant or sorcery card from my graveyard without paying their mana cost.
This is on your second
To
main
up
phase?
to X, second main phase.
And then what is in your graveyard currently?
I have a Mystic Confluence, a Mystical Tutor, a Chaos Warp, a Rapid Hybridization, and that Reckless Charge.
Well, I'm going to draw a card from the cast trigger.
Okay.
And then say that pass priority.
Yeah, it's good.
That's fine. That's fine.
So for and that gets copied because of Rapid Hybrid, because of Form Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Mystic Confluence to, let's see. Is Ashaya currently out?
Yep.
I'm going to cast Mystic Confluence to the bounce draw mode. And I'm going to hit Ashaya and Nezahal and draw a card. And
Okay.
because that's a cast, it gets copied. The Mystic Confluence does.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have to put all of the spells on the stack at the same time with the finale?
Because the finale is copied, I think I believe the first one goes off, and I have to deal with those ones and then deal with the second one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because I just have a response to targeting Ashaya.
Well, say I technically my trigger will go on the stack. The Nezahal trigger will go on the stack. So if you want to respond to the trigger, I don't recommend it.
Okay, then yeah, do what you gotta do.
All right, I will draw.
Thank you for the follow, Southern Patriot 27.
Then I will actually discard 3 cards to exile Nezahal. So I'm going to discard a Kioribes the Sea God, a Doubling Season, and a Teamer's Sabertooth to exile Nezahal.
Okay.
Okay, then I can do my thing, or
Yes, yeah. Priority passes after that.
okay. I'm just gonna roll the luck of the dice and cycle a Wilt. Draw a card. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Max,
So
thank you
it
so
will-
much for the subscription.
And this will bounce into my hand.
Well, this is super confusing. because the Mystic Confluence is getting copied upon the cast. So that's also on the second copy of Mystic Confluence is also going to be on the stack.
Oh, so you have to declare your modes.
So I'd have to declare those targets. It shouldn't change anything because it's still going to, the Nezahal stuff is still going to go off. So I guess for that stuff, I might as well hit the Okaun. I have Chaos, and is there any other creatures out?
I have a bunch of tokens.
These three creatures.
Anything remotely buff?
I got 9/9 creature.
Now, Dana,
five,
this is not coming at you.
All right, you know what? I'll leave Okaun. I'll hit the 9/9 creature and 5/5 worm.
Sure.
Is it? Well, hold on. Is the Mystic Confluence? Is that any?
It's target creature.
Target creatures. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just want to make sure.
But I'd have to pick the same mode on the copy, I believe.
Okay.
And then I have to do a sorcery, which is going to be the reckless. You know, it's an up to. I can just choose not to do a sorcery because I want to leave the reckless charge there and not lose it. So then the second copy of the finale goes on, and I pick an instant or sorcery again. I'm just going to pick an instant and rapid hybridization. Are there any more creatures still in play?
I've got a 4/4 land.
I've got 2 1/1 squirrel or 2 1/1 goblins and a 1/1 squirrel. If you want to turn one of them into a 3/3.
I don't. I am just going to pick my mystical tutor because why not? The copy will be irrelevant because it's going to shuffle after I do it anyway. That's going to be it. And then that will be it for my turn. I'll grab my mystical tutor target, review it, put it on top, and I will be passing the turn.
So at the end of my turn, the Nezahal trigger, or sorry, the end of your turn, Nezahal trigger goes on the stack to return Nezahal.
Yes.
And I will pay 3 to Beast Within Oaken.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So mean.
Get those cards out of Coil's hand.
Gotta do it. And then I will untap. And draw. Okay.
All right, so I have Boots and Tenza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 mana. That's how much I have.
I'm going to tap 6 to attempt to mutate Illuna onto one of my goblin tokens.
I pass priority.
I allow it. No counts.
I have nothing as well.
All right. Then I will
None of my great
reveal.
spells.
I reveal a Tishana, Voice of Thunder. So Tishana, Voice of Thunder's power and toughness each equal to the number of cards in my hand. I have no maximum hand size, and when Tishana enters the battlefield, draw a card for each creature I control, which is going to be 5.
So you have super no maximum hand size right now?
That is correct. So then I will draw 5 cards.
Coil, you are becoming a big problem here.
Yes.
I know, right?
I don't
All
disagree with that
I'm
statement.
just growing a forest over here. And y'all must hate, trees.
Florida trees are concerning.
They can be. They can
Florida man grows his own forest.
Right.
I mean, hey, there was a snake that came out of one of them. Shit.
I am going to move to combat. I am going to swing Illuna at Nissa.
At my Nissa,
Yeah, right by Nissa.
in response, I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna constant miss and buy back with a sack of land.
Ooh.
I will draw a card from Nezahal. And yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Goes back into my hand.
Constant Mist. Oh gosh, Zuby. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
you can
It
thank
is.
Colin O'Clock for reminding me of that card.
Colin, what have you done?
I know.
At least he only has like like if we can stretch this out for 67 more turns or so, he'll be out of lands.
I am going to tap. You know how that goes. I'm gonna tap 4, and I'm gonna cast a Perforos, God of the Forge.
Oh, the worst.
Uh-oh.
Counter? Force of will?
Not over
For
here.
nothing.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The worst.
But it wasn't a blue card. It was a red card that we're all groaning at. So there's that.
That's true.
Silver lining.
I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to cast a Reality Scramble.
The fuck is that?
So this is one that Sam likes a lot. Actually, it's put target card I own on the bottom of my library, and then reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a card that shares a card type with that permanent, and put that card onto the battlefield and the rest in the bottom of my library in a random order, and it has retrace.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So you can discard a land to cast it from your graveyard? Is that what
correct.
that is? Okay.
So I am going to. So if I tuck my commander, I can put it back in my command zone, right? That's how that works.
Yeah, I think
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm gonna do that.
I
I'm gonna
barely know how to play this game.
tuck my commander and then reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a creature.
And hello, Max. How's it going, man?
You're here to avenge Max. He got stuck on lands for one of the games when he was on stream a couple of weeks ago. And then I blocked wrong and let Shirei go crazy on Coil's board.
So I found a Wart the Raid Mother.
Oh.
So when Wart the Raid Mother enters the battlefield, Perforos will trigger and deal 2 damage to each one of my opponents.
Yes.
And then I will create 2 1/1 red and green goblin creature tokens, and then both of those will trigger Perforos, and you'll take another 4 after that.
So we'll take 6 altogether.
Correct.
I am at 6 life.
Oh, dang.
We're down here. We're gonna squeak.
Yeah,
We're gonna squeak by maybe.
Red zone.
we
Red
gotta
zone
take-
time.
If this was Pokemon, the game would be hard blinking at me and doing that obnoxious noise like, you need to heal this Pokemon.
I don't remember if I played a land or not this turn, so I'm just not going to worry about it, and I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to untap, and I'm going to draw. And I'm
It's the cheating.
going to
I didn't play a land.
I'm going to play an Onware Battlements. That's not good. Shoot. Well, I guess this is one of my only chances because I might not live, so we'll try it. We're gonna play. No, doesn't make sense to do it right now. It doesn't make sense. All right, so what we're gonna do is this way. Yeah, I'm gonna transmute my Drift of Phantasms. I'm gonna turn this into blue to go grab a card with CMC 3 and put it into my hand. I don't know what I'm getting, but we're gonna try and find something.
Normally it's this, right?
Normally it's the thumb.
Thumb?
No, thumb's 2.
Oh, never mind then.
Thumb's 2. It can grab another card that I guess can grab a thumb. Let's see what we've got at 3. Do we have any answers at 3? That's the real question. That's not an answer. Although I would like it. Does this do anything? It doesn't hurt Zuby. I think it would hurt Coil and Dana. No, it doesn't really hurt Dana. I mean, it does.
Yeah, we need to hurt.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Everything's fine.
Um,
I don't have any flying. Dana can take me out.
Wait, does anybody want a windfall to resolve?
Do
Anybody
you want to draw 9 cards?
I mean, kind of. I don't know. I feel like Coil would counter it. How many cards do you have, Coil and Dana? I'm sorry, Zuby and Dana?
I got 4,
It's
including my commander.
It's holding 3.
You're holding 3?
I would not object to a windfall.
I only have 1 blue on tap, so I guess I would have to play like a
Right.
swan song or something.
I'm gonna grab windfall.
Okay.
Cool.
And then because because this is happening, I have to play this now. So we're gonna try it, and I'm gonna play Puppet's Verdict. I'm gonna flip a coin. If I win it, I destroy all creatures power 2 or less. If I lose it, destroy all creatures power 3 or greater.
I will draw a card.
Yes. So we're gonna just roll that little coin.
Yeah.
This
go
little
for it.
die. And it's an
Lose it anyway,
even.
Why not?
It's an even, so I destroy all creatures power 2 or less.
Oh, okay. So my 4/4 and 3/3 stay.
Mm-hmm. And then I am going to cast a windfall.
So which one's windfall?
I will draw a card.
So we would discard our hand and draw cards equal to the number of cards that the greatest number of cards discarded this way. Which, Coil, do you have 10 now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So we're going to discard and draw 11.
I'm gonna put
Alright.
Ashaya back in my command zone. So 11.
Yeah, I'm discarding Fighting Chance and Thud. I could not keep Oaken out. I was like, I have Thud.
I'm thinking about responding.
Oh.
And not with the counterspell. Not with the counterspell.
Okay, I have 11 here.
I am going to pay 1 blue to attempt to Chain of Vapor Dana's enchantment, the red enchantment.
Seems reasonable.
And then you have the option of
Hitting something else.
copying the spell if you sacrifice a land.
I will not do that.
Okay.
All right.
So now it's only 10.
Oh, it's only 10. Whoops. Oh shit! I already drew all my cards.
Oh, yeah, I did too, so I guess this one stays on top. And then after that, I'm done.
Okay. Alright, so
I don't know if I
untap.
gave you guys anything for your hand, but I figured I don't have a fighting chance, so...
So my Mending of Dominaria goes off. I return all land cards from my graveyard to the battlefield and shuffle my graveyard into my library.
All right.
So
It's legit.
This is happening.
It's happening.
Coil, you're all tapped out.
I am. I used my last 1 blue mana.
Okay.
Perfect.
And Perforos is not a creature.
All right. Well, I think I can kill you, Coil.
I can't block.
I mean, you could block some.
I have 20 power on the board.
I don't care.
Fair enough.
You have 20? Oh, Tishana.
Shoshana's 10, and then I have 7 from Nezahal and 3 from Wart.
Wow. Tishana, first time I've ever seen it hit the battlefield.
That's
That was a bit
exact-
mean of me. I didn't mean to say like I don't care. Like, you know.
I mean, obviously you have something that just doesn't care.
So we're first going to
Sylvan Awakening into Craterhoof. Let's go.
I wish. But I am gonna cast tap 3, play Natural Affinity. All lands become 2/2 creatures until end of turn. They still count as lands.
Okay.
I will draw a card.
Is it good?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Then I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I'm gonna swing all these lands at Coil.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
You got
17,
it.
18, 19, 20.
I'm gonna kill 3 of them though.
All right, that's fine. That's completely fine.
Wow.
I was totally going to kill everyone next turn, so it's a good call.
I will go ahead and +1 Nissa to untap up to 4 target forests.
All right, Dana. I don't know what to do now about this constant. Oh wait, is constant miss in the graveyard?
Back in the library because I had to shuffle because the mending.
You got pitch, right? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4 play a Wilderness Reclamation.
Oh my gosh. That's good.
And that's my turn. That's all I can do. Go to my end step and untap all my lands.
Yeah, that's actually really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I need to discard down. I'm gonna discard a crop rotation, and I'll do a Zendikar's Royal because I don't feel like I have many landfall triggers left here. So okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I think I was doing over 40 damage with Perforos next turn. So
Ooh. Yeah, that would have.
Yeah, I mean, I know I could have split it up and all that stuff, killed Andy too and all that, but
you didn't know. Maybe I had a fog or something, right?
So-
exactly, regardless, I don't know what you exactly had. Like, if there's some free spell.
But here's why that wound up being really good. So I'm going to cast Mana Geyser.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I have.
And it's copied from Storm Intelligence.
So
nice.
I have
Oh,
eight
thank God.
lands.
Oh,
8 lands tapped.
So I'm only going to get 16 mana versus whatever insane amount of mana I was otherwise going to get.
I'm sorry.
All right. Let's do some stuff here. And do we determine that constant miss was in fact gone?
As of
Yeah,
I think from what we know, it's gone. It could have been gone, I guess.
Because thanks to Mending of Dominaria, I had to shuffle it back into my graveyard.
Oh.
I mean, and back into my library, I mean.
Okay.
So it's possibly in my hand or somewhere in there.
Well, let's see here. I'm going to use 6 of this mana.
Okay.
Play Fiery Emancipation.
Oh.
God.
That's a tripler.
And I will use 6 of it to play my commander. And I am going to use the remaining 4 to flash back Reckless Charge, giving my commander +3, +0, which then gets copied.
In response to the cast trigger with that on the stack.
Okay.
Because Adeliz is going to be a 3/3 right now.
Yeah, she's a 3/3. It's on cast, so yeah, she becomes a 3/3, but that has not resolved yet.
So I'm going to attempt to try to do this. I'm going to attempt to do Kalani Ambush with my 4/4/4s fighting Adeliz.
And I will then...
I have to try something.
Right.
Oh, Arcane Denial that?
That's fine. Yeah. I don't have anything else, so if you swing at me, you got me.
And I will move to let's see, I used the last of that mana, so that's gone. Yeah, I will move to combat and I will swing at you with Adeliz.
And that's for how much altogether?
She was a 3. The Arcane Denial made her a 4, so she's going to hit for
21, exactly, right?
Yeah. The Reckless Charge does go off 4, so that would be it would be copied.
Right. So it's more than enough to enough standard damage. Yeah.
30-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, what I was gonna do on my next turn was I got my Swiftfoot boots out and I was gonna give my guy haste. So that was good.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to discard 2 cards. I'm just going to pitch these 2 lands, and I'm passing to Andy.
All right. I will.
Andy, I've got 2 mana left, and
gosh.
no blockers. So
I will draw. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play an island.
and then I draw a card though on your upkeep from the
Yes.
Arcane Denial.
I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's okay, I killed
Losing
4.
a life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Losing a life to play Okaun.
I've got no response.
Okay. I am going to pay 1 red to give target creature haste until end of turn for onward battlements.
All right.
And then I'm gonna move to combat. And I'm gonna swing Okaun, or I guess I roll. So this is it. It is a 5, so it's just going to be 3. So we're going to swing 3 over at you, Dana. And then we're going to... oh, this is no good.
Open, pray, and hope.
I mean, no. I mean, we'll go ahead then and just... There's no reason to play it out, really. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll see. I'm going to fling Okaun at Adeliz.
Okay. That is a sacrifice effect, so I can't... Removing your commander. I've got no response to that.
Okay.
I have a response, but it's too late because you've already sacrificed your commander to pay the cost. So that's going to successfully work.
Okay.
So you'll have hit me. You're hitting me. Well, is that during combat or after you hit me?
After I've hit you.
Okay.
Second main phase.
That's fine. So I will have taken. There was 3 from your
It was
commander.
3 from Okaun, and then I'm going to sack it and deal 3. I'm going to fling it at Adeliz for 3 afterwards. Yes.
That will be successful.
Perfect. And thank you so much for the follow, JMZ007 Bond 122. After that, I passed, Dana.
That was a mouthful.
It was,
I know, right?
and I got it. I think I got it right. It's the hardest part of getting a new follower is making sure you don't mess up usernames.
No kidding.
So I will play land. All right.
How much does Adeliz cost now? I think you have enough.
She's gonna be 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, you have it. Just
I've got
Adeliz.
enough. I've got enough, but I don't know what I can do with 2 mana. I've got nothing.
But isn't she tripled because she's a red permanent?
She's triple, but it's not gonna be. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hit you, but it's not gonna be enough. I don't think.
I'm only at 6.
6.
Oh, you are. Duh. All right. Well, then I need to know why I'm like looking for flashback cards that maybe I can cast. So I will do that, and then I will swing at you with.
You
with my
take me down. You're taking me down with Adeliz.
the commander damage is coming in.
Nice game.
Yeah, good game.
That was a fun game.
That was
fun.
really, really good. Thank you both for joining us tonight. We're going to go ahead, chat, and take a quick break, and we will be back with Game 2 shortly.